Today I prepared for you a list of 10 most popular sports in the world. Are you ready to check your knowledge on this topic? Do you think you know which sport is the most popular? Let's start and verify your belief. Number 10. Golf. An estimated 450 million people are fans of the game that involves trying to put a small ball in a hole with the fewest strokes possible. Golf originated in Scotland in the 15th century. Golf is particularly popular in Western Europe, East Asia, and North America. Number 9. Rugby. Rugby has an estimated following of 475 million people. Rugby union, commonly known simply as rugby, is a close-contact team sport that originated at rugby school in the first half of the 19th century. One of the two codes of rugby football, it is based on running with the ball in hand. In its most common form, a game is played between two teams of 15 players each, using an oval-shaped ball on a rectangular field called a pitch. Rugby is a contact sport involving a lot of tackling, similar to American football. But whereas American football players wear a lot of padding and hard helmets to protect themselves, rugby players wear very little protection. Number 8. Baseball. The sport has an estimated following of 500 million fans. Baseball is a bat and ball sport played between two teams of 9 players each, taking turns batting and fielding. Baseball evolved from older bat and ball games already being played in England by the mid of 18th century. This game was brought by immigrants to North America, where the modern version developed. By the late 19th century, baseball was widely recognized as the national sport of the United States. Baseball is popular in North America and part of Central and South America, the Caribbean and East Asia, particularly in Japan, South Korea and Taiwan. Number 7. Basketball. Invented in the 19th century by Canadian-American gym teacher James Naismith in Springfield, Massachusetts, United States, basketball has evolved to become one of the world's most popular and widely viewed sport. Basketball is now played worldwide and has an estimated following of 825 million. In basketball, two teams attempt to dribble a ball up a court and shoot it into a raised, hoop-shaped net to score points. The National Basketball Association is the most significant professional basketball league in the world in terms of popularity, salaries, talent, and level of competition. Outside North America, the top clubs from national leagues qualified to continental championships, such as the EuroLeague and the Basketball Champions League Americas. The FIBA Basketball World Cup and Men's Olympic Basketball Tournament are the major international events of the sport and attract top national teams from around the world. Number 6. Table tennis. Table tennis is a sport in which 2 or 4 players hit a lightweight ball, also known as the ping pong ball, back and forth across the table using small solid rackets. The game takes place on a hard table divided by a net. The sport originated in Victorian England, where it was played among the upper class as an after-dinner parlour game. The game is now popular worldwide, with an estimated following of 875 million. It is especially popular in Asia, but is also followed in Europe, Africa and the Americas. Number 5. Volleyball. Volleyball is a team sport in which two teams of 6 players are separated by a net. Each team tries to score points by grounding a ball on the other team's court under organized rules. The ball is usually played with the hands or arms, but players can legally strike or push the ball with any part of the body. In December 1895 in Holyoke, Massachusetts, William G. Morgan, a YMCA physical education director, created a new game called Mintonette, a name derived from the game of badminton as a pastime to be played indoors and by any number of players. The game took some of its characteristics from other sports such as baseball, tennis and handball. The game has a following of 900 million people, mostly in North America and Western Europe, but also in Asia, Australia and South America. Number 4. Tennis. An estimated 1 billion people worldwide follow tennis, tuning in from around the world. In tennis, players on both sides of an elongated net try to hit the ball with a racket so that it either goes past their opponents or bounces on their opponent's side twice to score points. Historians believe that the game's ancient origin lay in 12th century northern France, where a ball was struck with the palm of the hand. Pro tennis players are now household names around the world. Number 3. Hockey. Hockey boasts a following of 2 billion people. There are many types of hockey. Some games makes the use of skates, either wheeled or blade, while others do not. In order to help make the distinction between these various games, the word hockey is often preceded with another word: field hockey, ice hockey, roller hockey, rink hockey, or floor hockey. In each of these sports, two teams play against each other by trying to maneuver the object of play, either a type of ball or a disc, into opponent's goal using a hockey stick. Games played with carved sticks and ball can be found in the histories of many countries. Field hockey is mainly played in Europe, Africa, Asia and Australia, whereas ice hockey is particularly popular in Canada, the USA and Northern Europe. Number 2. Cricket. Cricket is a bat and ball game played between two teams of 11 players each. The earliest reference to cricket is in southeast England in the mid-16th century. It spread globally with the expansion of British Empire, with the first international matches in the second half of the 19th century. The game is most popular in the UK and some former British colonies, notably India, Pakistan and Australia. Like baseball, it involves two teams, a bat, a large field and scoring runs. There are significant differences, however, including a long rectangular pitch at the center of cricket field, where the ball is thrown to a batsman, as opposed to a mound at the center of baseball diamond facing a batter at home plate. Number 1. Football. Football, better known as soccer in the US and Canada, is the most popular sport in the world, with an estimated following of 4 billion fans. Football is a team sport played between two teams of 11 players who primarily use their feet to propel the ball around a rectangular field called a pitch. The objective of the game is to score more goals than opposition by moving the ball beyond the goal line into the opposing side's rectangular framed goal. Kicking ball games arose independently multiple times across multiple cultures. The origins of football, as we know it, are in England in the 19th century. It is played all over the world, but it's particularly popular in Europe, Central and South America, and Africa. It was list of 10 most popular games played around the world. Hit subscribe button and see you in next top 10 ranks video.